Hey folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building over at the Horatio Williams Foundation, Hoops and Culture, and what a great way to start things off. I have one of our keynotes today for our mental health day. That is Dr. Javari. Godfrey, got a chance to meet this brother, touring the city, coming down, looking like he was part of the fabric of the city, but you was out and getting around. But we've had some time to talk, but tell me what brings you here to Detroit to be a part of the Horatio Williams Foundation, Hoops and Culture.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you to you guys for having me at the city.
Came highly recommended.
Hey, listen, that's all upstairs, and I appreciate that. Probably look a little tired because I've been crying the whole time I've been in Detroit. Yesterday I did a support group that was full of a lot of men, but a few women there too, and we just discussed real life situations. All of them have been affected by some form of corrections, so we say.
So I'm just curious, what brings the tears?
It's real.
Overwhelming?
Yeah, when you get to be amongst it. Like, I do a lot. But since I've been in Detroit, some of the realest people I met in my life.
And you have that reputation.
Man.
What do you think is different about us? I'm not trying to pat our city on the back, but what do you think is different?
I don't even know. You can speak, and people are listening.
They respond to you, they're receptive to you.
Mm-hmm. But it wasn't me speaking, it was them. I went to a support group full of like 100 people, and they all was just getting out of some type of sad situation, we would call. But they were together. And I travel a lot, and I haven't seen that. They chose to come. And that's what faith looks like to me. So, and it's good to see. It wasn't a sad cry. It was like, man, this is what I've been looking for. So I got a lot of energy from it.
So a lot of strength in that. Yeah. Your resume is impeccable. Horatio Williams connected with your good friend and one we all know, AJ, from 106 and Park fame, and just spoke so highly of you. And now you've touched down with your crew. You're going to be speaking to the men's basketball teams that are coming in for the Hoops and Culture. Without giving everything away, what kind of presentation do you plan on leaving with these guys?
Yeah, first I want to go back and thank AJ. That's like my brother. He I think they were in Marcus Vineyard, and I got a call, and he said one word, you need one person when it comes to mental health, and that's when I got the call. Excuse me. Man, dang, that's when I got the call. And
like the bat phone ringing, and it was time to go.
If AJ make a call, it's on. And look where he at, man. Like, he's not made Horatio, man, listen. And that's what I was telling people. He did all he can do. It's our turn now. He did all he could do, He did all he could do. And that's how stuff should work. You put the pieces together and then make this. Just like we just met.
Yeah.
How do we just, come on, man. So the message I want to leave with the kids today, to get back to your question, is that, right? Just that right there. Just live in that spirit, right?
How'd you get here? What's your story?
Man, here today.
Well, it started somewhere and it led you here, but just your background and.
So I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Played football there. Graduated, went to Independence. Left there, played football at Kentucky State, quarterback there. Got my bachelor's degree in social work with a specialty in domestic violence and drug and alcohol counseling.
You've been committed for a long time then, huh?
Oh yeah. I didn't know it. And then ended up getting my master's degree. I was one of the first African American males to do it at University of Louisville Kent School, where I got a master's, and then ended up getting a specialty in school social work. And then I left there and got my doctorate from Andersonville. And since then, I've just been writing. And what I mean by writing, I was a school social worker for 15 years, and then I had to retire because I wrote programming, or I wrote curriculum for 16 to 22-year-olds without a degree.
So what do you mean you say you had to retire?
Because when you write curriculum for the school system, you can't work there, which doesn't make sense to me.
So you pretty much wrote yourself out of a job.
And then wrote myself out of a job and right back in it. Because now and it was bigger, I got to touch more people, And I was one of the first young African Americans to have curriculum. Right?
Did you ever expect to be an academic?
No, zero chance. I didn't like to read, write, none of that. That's why I love HBCUs.
Yeah.
Because they taught me that when I got there. Nobody ever taught me to go read, write, homework, none of that. When I got there, I was surrounded.
It's a different kind of love, isn't it?
I was chosen. And so I was always the youngest, but I was around a group of people. Shout out to my boys from Louisville and my K-State family. They just grew me up. I was special. I was picked out. And so when I wanted to trip out, when I did trip out, they was still, whew.
Yeah, they didn't say we got to get this guy out of here. It was like,
hey yo, he can't drink or nothing right now. Finish that homework. Like everybody just look at me. Gangsters, smart guys, square bow, everybody. We got a crew 33 on. Yeah, women too, all of them. I was always just That's how I was the youngest to do all that stuff. Had a doctor since I was 25, 20, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, not no brag. Like that's why I cry all the time.
I'm just saying. You don't present that at all. Your humility when I saw you on the street when I was pulling in and being open and receptive, not at all. And then can we talk about that part, how sometimes we can get so overwhelmed with our mission that as men who are stoic and composed, we get emotional.
I mean, me and you, right? we walking by each other, but you can feel that we're doing something, right? You're like, okay, what are you doing? What do you do? So we stop. That's what I want to bring here. Stop. And that's what Detroit had a lot of. But for these kids, for everybody, stop.
Why do you think they don't?
Because they don't see it. What's the point? Headphones, I don't need to talk to you. For what? And look what this did.
We're doing it.
It's happening. And that's what I want to teach today.
Right.
Get up, find somebody you don't know real quick. Because in a minute, you're going to need to know somebody.
That part. I had a friend, I was in Governor Granholm, former governor of the state of Michigan, in her office, and Elva Revere, Deputy Chief of Staff of Hispanic descent, because we had a very diverse staff. And I had an issue, and I went to her and said, Lindsay, I got you, but you never want to make a friend when you need one.
Say that again.
You never want to make a friend when you need one. Because so many times, to those young men that we're referencing, they don't stop. But when there's a need, because you did say there will be a need, and you and I know that, now you're trying to reach out and make a connection compared to, hey, man, it's not that you're trying to meet people with the intent of what I can get from you, but you don't want it to be, hey, I need you now. So can we talk about how do you respond? Because you did with so many young people, Top 100, NBA, Nike, Angel Reese when she was a baby, all these things you shared just in the quick conversation. The question of, chicken or the egg, is it this generation or that's different, or is it the different things that are happening that this generation is experiencing? Meaning, social media, headphones on, they're less likely to be interpersonal.
And engaging.
Is that more so them? Was that more so the other elements that are out here? What do you think from your travels and your work?
So I'll just ask you a couple questions.
Sure.
It's just us, right?
Yeah.
How many young people do you talk to?
I am an advocate for young people, so I engage them.
How many, do you have, if you would say, how many can you call right now? And they're like, yo, what up, Uncle? What up? Like, how many?
I have, I can hold them in two hands. I say 10.
And that's great. Now let's have a real conversation.
Okay.
Think about all our boys, all the men you know. Who talking to them?
Oh no, because we've turned them YNs and we're a little bit less receptive because in their natural habitat they may present as something that may be a little intimidating, and because of that there's almost a level of disgust sometimes when they just being who they are.
That's it.
That's it, huh?
You just said it. And you a man that you can touch 1,000 kids right now. And you said I do it on two hands. You see what I'm saying? And it's not a bad thing, but we got to work on that.
So how do I, as a young professional, somebody else, how do we make the transition in our lives? When we focus on family, focus on our job, but how do we make this transition, especially when there seems to be this divide sometime, whether it's real or not, to where we feel like we can't reach them or talk to them. And then you and I are advocates for our kids, but just how does our other counterparts, how do you think they should approach that to try to connect a little bit more?
I think we're doing it now. Collaborate. You can't do it by yourself. He ain't gonna want to talk to you. It don't work like that. You ain't gonna want to talk to him. But together, what you about to do now, how else we gonna get their ear? Without headphones or distraction, we got them. This is it. We do this, and we do it again. We do it again. We bring together
collaborative efforts.
Nobody's going to sit and talk to you one on one, or me. Some little young dude, just like, what's up, bro? It's too much to do. You got family and friends. We do this once a month, and we commit to that once a month. And we might not be able to be here every time, but the men will, the collection will, the ideal will. It will start to grow, and then it'll be a mission, and then a movement. We're doing it. It's in the midst.
We're going to have a great time today. We're going to have a great time
Let me ask
tomorrow,
you a question.
and we're going to have a great time Friday.
Quick question for you.
No, it could be slow.
I really want to ask you this. Why you sit here?
Well, I'll get to the answer, but I'll start with the formal part. I'm a member of the board of directors for Rachel Williams.
Okay.
I was beyond impressed when I met him when I was in corporate America and I saw that he was doing. He'll tell the story publicly. He was one of the inspirations. Well, I left 6 figures in a company car in corporate America married with a child on the way to pursue my independence. And this is something that is, I'm proud to be here, but I'm also called to be here too.
We talked about that when we met. Remember, this is the first time you said, when Paul knocked up, you hit me. Remember, you hit me as soon as I got out.
Yeah.
So that's when I knew we was in the right place.
Yeah.
But everywhere I've been, I know I'm in the right place, you know? I just think he's doing an amazing thing. And I think something that is,
it's okay. Don't worry about it.
I think there's something that is, going, I'm going to hit that. I think something that is a direct indication that this is going to be amazing is this. Who stops and sits down and we just walk on the street. So I think that this film, it should be the beginning of something, you know, that doesn't end, right? And we should pass this to a group of young men.
We'll wrap it up right there. We'll let our people know what else we got going on today. You'll be here today. And then I do want you to talk about some things you have coming up and leave your information so people can follow you. But tomorrow we'll be over at Wayne State for the HBCU Hoops and Culture. We're going to have some great games. We're going to have 4 games going on, 4 HBCUs and 4 institutions from the state of Michigan. And then on Friday, we have the young man from Earn Your Leisure, critically acclaimed world travel. They will be in the building at Wayne State as well.
I can't wait to see them.
You had to open your ticket up on the end. You got to stay around and handle some business.
No doubt.
Give your information how people can follow you and connect with you.
Yeah, so if you just Google Dr. Javar, so Javar, Godfrey, Godfrey, everything pop up. You'll see the TED Talks, the videos, and all that. On Instagram, it's just Javar Godfrey. Facebook, probably the same thing. I'm getting better at social media stuff.
That's okay. You got people who'll do it for you.
But
we're gonna do it for you.
Hey, we doing it now. Together, for real.
It's so real, and we want you guys to be a part of it. Thanks for supporting the Rachel Williams Foundation. Support Dr. Javari Godfrey and all the great work he's doing. And this is Lindsay Huddleston with SPS. We'll see you next time. Peace.
It's okay to feel. That's how you heal.